like I said, it's not bad at all. Welcome back to the channel, Tech, Car, and Gun Fanatics. And if this is your first time coming, we really appreciate you guys coming through, all right? PSA has done it again. And actually, this has been out for quite some time. And I think it's just low-key out there in the ether and nobody just knew about it, all right? I present to you the PSA AK-V 9mm. This thing is beautiful, guys. And what we're gonna do real quick, I'm gonna go through a quick review with you guys. After we do that, we're gonna hit the range, test it out, and there's a story in behind something that went on with this. So I would like you guys to hang in throughout the whole video, grab your popcorn, and let's get into it. So let's go ahead and check this thing out real quick. And before I even get into this firearm was based on and designed around the Vityaz-SN Russian submachine gun. So that's kind of what you're looking at right now. And this is Palmetto's version of it right here, kind of with, you know, a twist to it a little bit. So we're about to check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and do the review from the top, and then we'll work our way down to the bottom as we always do on this channel, all right? And of course, you can see that they've done a lot more of improvements with this firearm just to kind of catch up with modern day times. Of course, I have it folded here. And as you can look at it, that's the size of it right there while it's folded. And let's unfold it with this brace right here. This is a SB Tactical brace that I ended up getting. And you can see on the screen right now what type of model brace this is. This is the aluminum brace, okay? Not the polymer one. This is the aluminum one to give it more stability, all right? The brace that it actually came with was this brace right here. And I don't like this brace. Of course, you can see the flex in it and things of that. And some people may like this brace for whatever reason, but it does have the folding adapter in right here. It folds. You have your straps right there. But I went ahead and went with a different type. So I went ahead and put that on. So that might be suggested if you're thinking about getting this pistol. I am rocking a Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot. So that's the red dot right there that I'm using. And this thing works well. Of course, you can see I have it sitting a little bit higher just so I don't have to constantly kind of crouch down while I'm shooting. I like to be a little bit more upright while I'm shooting. So this allows me to be able to do that. Right here, you do have your front sights. You can see that right there. That's your front sight and what it looks like. And this front sight looks like it might be adjustable, and y'all let me know in the comment section below, but I believe it might be adjustable with that sight. Right here, you do have your rear sight, and that's it right there with this secondary one. You can see it from a side view right there. Now, you don't have much Picatinny rail on this pistol, so you don't have a lot of room to work with. I don't know if some of you guys will be using other type of sights or if you'll be using a magnifier and a red dot also. But I just wanted to simplify things and just use one red dot just so I can have, you know, more room on the Picatinny rail right there. So that's the way I have mine, okay? All right, on the back of it right here, you do have a button, and that's a cover. This allows you to be able to lift this cover up and get to your bolt and your spring, clean it out, or do the maintenance that you need to do with this pistol. Okay, you just hit that button, pop it up, but I'm not going to do it due to YouTube guidelines and regulations, but that's the button right there. Moving right along, you have your cheese grater upper handguard, and that's what it looks like right there. Very nice. And this is heat resistant. So while you're shooting, something that I noticed is that it does not heat up, guys, at all. It protects your hand. So that's it right there. Now, something I found out about this pistol, this is a little bit wiggly and you can hear it, but it hasn't come off yet, okay? But it is wiggly. So let me know in the comment section below if you have one and if yours is doing the same thing. Just a little bit wiggly, but it did not cause any issues with that. All right, so, but I do love that look, man. That look is super nasty. I love that look and how it looks. Okay, at the bottom of the handguard, you have that beautiful voodoo wood. Man, that color is amazing. And I'll come a little bit closer so you can see it. But that color is just, I can't even explain it, guys. That's it right there. And what it looks like, it's just a beautiful color. So it's called Voodoo. It's kind of like a brown mixed with olive greens and also like your dark gray. And it gives you a nice, good, substantial amount of grip to be able to, you know, hold on to the firearm, grip it really good, and then place your shots. So I thought it was going to be real slippery, but it's not. It actually has a nice amount of grip with it. So that's something that really, really gravitated me towards this pistol. Right here, you do have your linear comp, and that's what the linear comp looks like, okay? So it should cut down on flash signature and things of that nature and kind of keeps things blowing forward that I noticed. So while I was shooting, it allows it to be able to just be pushed forward, which I really appreciate and I really like. So no, this is not a suppressor. Okay, I repeat, this is not a suppressor, a linear comp. That's what it is. And you can take this off. So it's a little button right here, if you look, a little button right here that you can press down on, and then you just twist it completely off. Now, there's something I want to tell you about this when you twist it off. You can twist this off and put a suppressor on it, but there are rules to this, okay? If you plan on shooting this while suppressed, Palmetto State Armory suggests that you use a jam nut to index, as there is not a shoulder on the barrel. So keep that in mind. Extremely important while you're putting a suppressor on this. But I bet you it's very, very sweet with putting a suppressor on it and kind of reduces those decimals while you're out there shooting at the range. Now, I do have a anechoic can that I will be putting on this, and that'll be another video where it'll allow me to be able to shoot, reduce signature, also cut down on recoil in the shoulder, and help with hearing. So that's a good thing. The PSA AK-V is a blowback operating system. So keep that in mind. Some people don't like the blowback operating systems, but so far I haven't had any major issues. All right. Stay tuned in the video. You'll see what I'm talking about, but this is a blowback system. This also has a forged front trunnion and bolt carrier. So here it is right here. It was on safe. And that's your bolt right there, chamber in the inside. This does have a 10.5 inch nitride barrel, and it is a 4150 steel barrel inside this pistol. It has a 1 in 10 twist rate, and also on the side right here, you have your switch to safety, as it's on right now. And then you can also put it in the firing mode right here. And it's really, really easy to actuate from there too with one finger. All right, now there's something super, super special about this pistol. Check it out. So right here, I have 2 magazines. And when it comes in the box, it'll come with just the standard magazine right here, which is the Palmetto State Armory mag, okay? You can hold 35 in that one right there. And this one has been holding up really good. No issues with this. Now, I did order separately a CZ Scorpion magazine. So I caught this online. I can't remember how much I spent for this, but this has been working well too. I thought this was going to give me issues because sometimes that can happen when you're dealing with firearms, but I haven't had any issues at all with this magazine. So these both are great. Now let's go ahead real quick and see how good these can, you know, insert inside the firearm. So again, this is the Palmetto State Armory magazine that they have for it. So just stick it in. You don't have to slam it or anything like that. And it looks really good. So I like that. All right, that's it. And the way that you release it, it's a little lever right here. Okay, you just hit that and pull it completely out. So insert, and then you can just pull out like that. Let's go ahead and pull the CZ mag in there. And it works the same way. Now, something that I noticed about this, guys, you got to keep this in mind. With this not being the original mag with the pistol, you kind of have to shove it in there for it to fit in there. So in there, it's in there. No issues at all with the magazine. But this one with the CZ mags, you kind of have to force it in the firearm just to get it to stay in there. But other than that, it stays in there, you know, and then you can fire. But it's good. It works. Also, with the bolt, you do have last round bolt hold open, okay? on that last round. So keep that in mind. A lot of people appreciate that with certain firearms like this. One more thing that I wanted to show you with this, if we put the mag in right now, you see that you can't see anything in the chamber. It's closed. You put the mag in just like that. All right. Something special about this. Now watch this. I'm gonna go ahead, pull the bolt backwards. It locks in place, right? But watch this. On the other side of the pistol, you can actually force the bolt forward by just pressing down on this button. So that's something really, really cool that I like on this pistol. All right, and lastly here, we're gonna check out this trigger and see how awesome it is. It is a single stage trigger. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a trigger pull, and I'm gonna weigh the trigger for you all too. So let's take the mag out, make sure it's on safe here. Well, I have to undo it. Let's go ahead and rack it. And of course, there's nothing in the chamber at all, guys, all right? Nothing at all in the chamber from what I can see. So let's go ahead and give it a pull. Single stage trigger, and check it out right here. I'll pull it from this end so you can really, really see it. And here it goes. And it just rolls into it. There's absolutely no wall at all. Let's try that again. Want you all to see this. There it is, and I'm just wiggling it. There's no wall right there. I promise, no wall. It just rolls into it, and then you have your break just like that. So it's a hooked trigger, but it's very comfortable. It didn't give me any issues at all. Now let's go ahead and weigh the trigger. So rack it, set it right here, and we're gonna weigh this trigger. It's a little bit bigger. I have my Wheeler scale right here, and I'm gonna weigh it just like this. So it's a hook trigger. Let's see what we get here. All right, so 3 pounds. Impressive. On the first pull, let's try it again. 3 pounds, huh? It's interesting. Let's do it one more time. All right, this one right here gave me 3.5 pounds on the trigger. Let's try it one more time. Surprisingly light. And that's it. So that one was in between 3 and 3.5 pounds. So the trigger isn't heavy at all. It's a nice, nice trigger. I like it. All right, so we're about to get out to the range, put this thing to the test. And like I said, stay tuned because there's a story in behind this AK-V. But this thing was super damn fun to shoot. Let's get into it. All right, it's showtime. This is it right here. Super excited to shoot it again. Like I said, we've been throwing rounds down range, guys. This thing is freaking beautiful. And just look at the wood on it. The wood color is crazy dope. I love it. It's the safety he was talking about in the video.
Yeah, it's real nice.
That's it. Yeah, it's a beautiful gun. It really is. Guys, you got to click on the link on this one. I'm sorry. All right, let's get it, Chad. Let's see what you think. Give it a little bit more.
Oh,
there you go.
all right.
You can do rapid shots, whatever the fuck you want to do.
I kind of want y'all to see.
Yeah,
this brace.
The brace, how it bends. That's the only thing I think about this gun, and we're gonna fix that anyway.
So I'm not even pulling too much into my shoulder, and you can kind of see it giving.
Yeah. See? You see it?
Now, if you look at the trigger, I think it's got a pretty good trigger.
Thing hit.
I think it's got a really good setup with that SIG too. It's real crisp.
It is?
Real crisp.
You like the trigger?
Yep, and just the overall length of it feels really nice as well.
Yeah, that cheese grater guard right there.
Yep.
Is it getting hot or no?
No, it doesn't get too hot at all. And it gives you like a really good, like I said, a good spot to grab onto.
Okay.
But
Nice. Give me some rapid shots. There you go.
Like I said, it's not bad at all.
How many more rounds you got?
I don't know.
You can dump that bitch. Oh yeah, go ahead and dump it.
We got a couple here.
Give me some rapid fire all the way to the end. Oh my God, that thing accurate.
That's it.
And y'all not gonna believe this, but it came in accurate just like that. This is the first gun I never had to zero all the way in the beginning. Now I'm gonna re-zero it once I put the other brace on. Yeah. But like straight out the box, that's it.
But yeah, this doesn't get too hot at all for your thumb to be.
Is it any heat at all? No, it's none.
None.
It's no heat.
It's hotter right here at the ejection port than it is over here.
Right. Nice. All right, so what you thinking so far?
I mean, I really like it. It's really manageable with the size of it. The weight, I think the weight is solid. It's not too heavy, not too light. Where
fold that brace.
Huh?
Fold that brace, see if it's book bag worthy.
All right.
Anyway.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that brace, you gotta really find the sweet spot for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you find that one sweet spot for it.
Yeah, that's going away. I don't like that flex in that at all. I don't like it. And you were still getting shit on target even though with that, but I just don't, if I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, carry that, I wanna make sure
that it's ready, yeah.
Yeah.
Got some.
All right, let's go ahead, let's put the SB tactical brace on it.
Yeah.
And give it some runs. So the first one, what did I say? That was steel rounds, 115 grain Monarch.
Yep.
Let's move on to the, let's see here. Let's move on to the 124. We're gonna move our way up, guys. So this is the Full Metal Jacket 124 Monarch brass round. So we're about to run that and put the brace on, the aluminum SB tactical brace. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
All right, you we back, but
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Chad, we have something to talk to you guys about. Seriously.
We had to change outfits.
Yeah, man. And we noticed that you noticed that we're dressed differently in the video, and it's a reason for that. This is day 2, okay? And after, of course, you know, Chad using the gun, and it is unloaded, guys. It's nothing in the chamber. After using the actual gun, we ran into an issue. So what happened was I put 124 grain, which is this right here, 124 grain, 9mm NATO Monarch. We put this inside the gun. And was it me or you that was about to shoot? I can't remember.
So I had shot it, and then we unloaded it.
It was my turn.
And then it was your turn, and then you went to go into your review of how it felt, and then it jammed up on us bad.
It jammed up, and when we mean jam, guys, what happened was when you would pull the trigger, you would hear the click. You would actually hear the click, but it would not fire.
Well, you wouldn't get the fire pin drop to start the combustion process for the bolt
projectile and the projectile to fly out the barrel. So none of that happened, and we thought we were tripping. So we looked inside of it. We looked at the bolt. We looked at different things. We tried different ammo after that just to see if it was maybe the ammo and the grain of whatever, you know, it could be, or just being a different brand, because we're trying a different brand for you guys to try it out, but none of it worked. So that really disappointed me. But guess what? Through the process, Palmetto State Armory was excellent, bro.
Yeah, it was really quick.
It was fast process. He know about it. Fast process. I was able to process what's called a RMA claim.
Return merchandise authorization.
Yeah, so I was doing an RMA claim. I went ahead, filed it. He told me to send it back to him because we couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. It wouldn't fire. And so I sent it off. Print a label. Once you print that actual label, I took it to one of the firearm dealers. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I took it to the firearm dealer. I had it shipped off. They shipped it off for me with a questionnaire. Once I did that, Palmetto State Armory received it. They sent me email notifications letting me know that they received it. So if you've never done an RMA claim, that's how it works. Once they repaired it, it was done, they shipped it back. Now, the good thing is, guys, I didn't know this. I thought they were going to have to ship it back to where?
The dealership.
To the gun range. Yeah, I thought they were going to have to ship it there. No, they actually shipped it directly to my house. but you have to be there for signature. So if you've never done that before, that's how the process works. But it was a flawless process, and I mean, they even checked up on me. They called me, checked up, make sure everything was okay. And guess what? We've been out here running this damn thing, and it's working.
Yeah, with all the ammo.
It's working with all the ammo, because we try all the different grains, all the different brands now, and it's running. So we're about to go ahead real quick. You guys know that it runs off the regular 115 that Chad shot in the beginning. So now we're about to go ahead, shoot 124 grain brass. Okay, I'm gonna shoot that. And then we're gonna get into the 147 grain. So let me go ahead and tell you which brand it is. So the 124 full metal jacket brass casing, okay, it's 9mm NATO. So we'll be shooting this right here. That's the one next up. And I'll be shooting that because it's two different kind. I'll be shooting that in the Scorpion case. So remember I told y'all I have the Palmetto State Armory AK-V manufacturer magazine, and I have the Scorpion magazine, which I ordered separately. So we're gonna shoot the 124 in the Scorpion case, make sure it works. Then me and Chad gonna end up shooting the Remington UMC, okay? And it looks like it's 147 grain. The muzzle velocity is 990 feet per second. So we're gonna shoot this. This is a flathead bullet, so this mug hit hard. We've been shooting them. All right, and I'm gonna shoot that through the regular Palmetto State Armory magazine. So,
and I think y'all are gonna enjoy it. I mean, this thing, if you
it really disappointed it.
Well,
man.
the process when it broke was really disappointing. I think what they say was the reason. It was,
oh, the reason was the bolt. So something was going on with the bolt, and also he said something else with, it was something in
the firing pin.
Yeah, it wasn't the firing pin. It was something else in the trigger. He was saying it's too small. I can't remember, guys, but it was another issue inside the firearm. I mean, you couldn't even tell nothing was wrong with it until it had that malfunction. So
we thought at first it was the firing pin.
We did. We looked at it, but it was still there.
It was functioning normal. It would go to safe, to fire, trigger would drop. We could hear the click.
Yep.
You would assume that the firing pin's falling forward, but we wasn't getting nothing.
We were trying to figure that damn thing out. I swear, Chad was looking through this damn thing like
we thought
wow,
we thought it was magazines. We tried different magazines, different ammo.
Yep. We tried a lot of stuff, guys, and it just didn't work out. So it was disappointing because of that day. But now we're here. We're about to get to it. So let's get it.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here we go, guys. Day 2. We're about to get into it. See if this damn thing can run. Just to let you know, we've been shooting it, right, Chad?
Yes, sir.
We've been shooting the gun. It works. But I just want to show you guys that it does work on film. And this thing gotta be one of the funnest shooters out there. I swear to y'all, like, this thing is just amazing. You got your safe. You got your, you know, where you can fire right there. That's the inside of the chamber. Good to go. And I mean, the wood is just beautiful on it, man. So I'm excited. Let's get into this boy. See what we can get. I'm gonna shoot down some yardage, Chad.
Okay.
And of course, I got the brace right here too, guys. This is an SP tactical brace. I don't like those flimsy braces at all, you know?
No, sir. We run high quality.
All right, so just to let you guys know, did I tell them the grain on this?
Which one are you going with right now?
This one right here is the 124 that I told you guys about at the table. Yeah, so we're just gonna make sure this shoots well. Woo! Okay. Okay.
What you thinking?
Man,
Thing's flat.
I'm loving it.
It shoots so flat.
That's your magazine release button right there, guys.
Let's see.
That's it. We got some more bullets. I guess I didn't shoot all the bullets. Let's go. Oh, we got a jammy. We got a little jammy. So let's see. Put it on safe. Okay, it's loaded now. That's a little jammy. And it's empty.
It's empty.
Yeah. That's it. This shit is so freaking fun. It really is. And just look at how it looks. That's all I have to say. Tell me that ain't a dope piece, Chad.
Oh, it's super nice.
Tell me, man.
It's simple, but it is very nice in the design.
So beautiful, y'all.
Like you can just tell, like they just did a really good job with the amount of wood they put on it. Not too much.
They did.
Just the brace with it. That was you though, because the brace it came with, we wasn't too much of a fan of. But that's
right. I did not like that. And this is the SB Tactical brace right here.
Right.
And this was, this is the CZ Scorpion mag that I shot. So it could have been, the reason for the jammy could have been CZ Scorpion, possibly. I'm not sure.
No, we ran.
So,
remember, we troubleshot.
Did we shoot both last time?
We shot the hell out of it.
Okay. All right.
I remember we were sitting here for about 45 minutes trying to figure out what was going on.
All right, this right here, guys, is the 147 grain Remington 9mm full metal jacket. It's moving a little bit slower. So, you know, some bullet velocities would be like 1,500, 2,000 supersonic, but this moving a little bit slower. So, and it's a flathead. I like these, but they hit real hard, real hard. I'm gonna get out here on this one, Chad. Make sure it's on safe. And then this one, I forgot to tell you guys, this button right here actually pushes your bolt.
Is it a bolt assist?
Yep, right there. You push down and it pushes your bolt forward. Put it in place. This is gonna hit a little bit harder, guys. Get you some. Get you a little bit more. You gotta love that life.
I got two.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's load you up.
All right.
Look at the back of his shirt, y'all. We got that from NRA. Tell me that ain't nasty. Man.
And the hat.
And the hat, the HK hat.
HK hat.
Yeah.
I'm rocking the NRA fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the really good experience with it is overall, it shoots really flat.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's not a lot of muzzle flipping whenever you're hitting it. Maybe it's the linear comp on it, but
that helps, yeah.
I think it's sending a lot of the recoil directly
That's something I did notice. Even when I was moving and shooting, it still stayed pretty substantially flat.
Yeah, yeah. And
147. And
147.
Guys, let me know in the comment section below if you'll use that 147 flathead as a defensive round. I think that's what I'm gonna use right there as a defensive round. Yeah.
There's still one in here, so I'm just gonna keep it up.
Okay.
Till we get back. What do you think, right here?
Yeah.
All right. Man, you can't, I'm telling you, like, it's like a cheat code, man. This thing is so spot on and it's just so comfortable with the weight.
Okay, so I have a question. Pros and cons. You know we do it on this over here.
So the cons, I wish they would offer a version that might be interchangeable between left and right.
Ooh.
For right-handed people.
I ain't even think about that.
For right-handed people, I think that's probably the only thing I can think of. I think the wood's really beautiful. It's got a comfortable grip. The heat shield doesn't get too hot.
It doesn't get hot at all.
No.
It's no heat. Now you can see the heat clearly coming from the barrel. You see it, guys? But right here, it is not even hot at all.
Right. I mean, for what it is, it's got a lot of Picatinny space up here. So, I mean, even the grip is a perfect angle. Some of the Palmetto lowers, at least for the ARs.
It's weird that it's wood though, and it still has, you can hear it.
Yep, it's that finish.
It has really good grip.
But some of the AR lowers on Palmetto, the angle's too far back, which I think.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It may look like it, but it's very comfortable in the hand.
So you like more of a vertical grip?
Right, and I think for this to be the stock grip, it's a really good option.
Okay.
At this point, I think it's preference if you want to go farther back, but I think it's really good for being in the middle.
Okay.
We already talked about the brace. We already fixed that. And I think other than that, I mean, the weight's really nice.
Yeah, I think now with the replacement of the brace, it's a solid piece. And it's running like a champ. Like I said, guys, we've been shooting it before.
Yep.
We were shooting it before.
And I really do like this safety. So it's really comfortable to use. There's not a lot of tension on it. So that's pretty nice. overall, I think it's high quality. I really do.
Yeah, I think it's a winner on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with this, it is a little bit pricey, guys, on the website, but I will have the link in the description for this gun, and you'll see it there. So you'll see the prices, and I might go ahead and post some different colors too. This is the voodoo wood, so this voodoo wood just go hard. Let's go ahead real quick, shoot some of the rest of the shots, and close it out, yeah. Eyes and ears on?
Yes, sir. Now you're out of ammo.
All right.
All right, guys, so the reason I got that angle was because I wanted to show y'all, with him shooting consecutive shots, you'll notice that there's not a lot of movement in the entire pistol there.
Right.
It's pretty spot on. Like when you really experience it for yourself, it's pretty flat, a flat shooter, I would say. And I think it handles pretty well for, I mean, it is a 9mm PCC, but I think it's pretty nice. It's a very comfortable gun you can shoot all day long. It is.
I mean, it's fucking perfect.
I mean, would you agree you could shoot that thing all day long?
Yeah, you could. And it's book bag worthy. So we have put it in a book bag. I carry it around in the book bag. So it's just nice. It's really, really nice.
Ivan, you want to show them what it looks like with it folded?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and the package.
So that's with it folded up. I mean, that's not that big at all. Very, very compact.
It is.
Especially with a comp on the front too.
Yep.
So,
and just to let you know, you don't have to have this linear comp on there. It's not even warm right now. So I can unscrew this linear comp and make it even shorter.
Yep.
That's the beauty of behind it. You could just put this in a zipper or something like that, and it shortens up a whole lot more. So this is great, guys. Awesome review. Unfortunate situation that had happened, but PSA took care of us to the highest extent. They really did. Let's get back to the table. All right, I am back. Let me know what you all think about this pistol. Man, this thing is so sweet. It's kind of like, it reminds me like a hybrid, you know, between, you know, a short barrel pistol. Some would call it a rifle if you had a stock to go along with it. And then, you know, you have these AK vibes on the side right here. So again, this was super fun to shoot. Let me know what you think in the comment section below about this so far. And let me know if you have one of these, because they have different type of configurations. You don't necessarily have to get the wood version. They have many different types that you can choose from on the website. Don't forget to click on the link below in my description section, and it will lead you to this AK-V, to my campsite page where you can make a purchase if you want to. And again, SB Tactical Brace, you can find these almost anywhere. Big shout outs to Optic Planet, because they do carry these too, and Palmetto actually carries these too. All right, please like, comment, subscribe. Smash that notification bell so when I roll out the latest videos, you'll be able to receive them. And remember,
I'm not from this planet.